Hey everyone, guess what? It's Monday. You know what that means. You get to hang out with me. I know so many of you guys look forward to hanging out with me. But my goal this week is to not get too long-winded and go over the 30 minutes in my head that I want to do. So, yeah, I know past couple weeks I have gone like way over my 30 minutes that I wanted to do. So, fingers crossed, I'll do it this evening. With all that being said, hope y'all are doing well. It's Monday, December 4th, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. This is one of my favorite things that I have done. And I've actually had tons of people request me show them how to do this. So, with all that being said, just a little bit of chit chat before, of course, we get started. It's snowing again here in Montana. We had record-breaking temps on Thanksgiving Day. It's mid-30s today, and it is snowing, but we're not supposed to get like over like an inch and a half or so, and then be mid-40s the rest of the week, and it'll melt off, and we'll wait again for more snow. So yeah, hope y'all had a good weekend. We did a little bit of shopping. I did the majority of my shopping online, so all those gifts are starting to roll in. So I started wrapping gifts, and the next thing that's up is Christmas cards. When do y'all usually send out your Christmas cards? Like, to make sure they arrive on time, but they're not too early, and not, of course, not late. So if you send out Christmas cards, when do you usually send them out? That's all I'm asking. Yeah, Montana weather is super crazy. I thought Alabama weather was crazy. Guess what? Montana weather, I think, is far crazier than Alabama's. In Alabama, you knew it was going to be, it could be 70s in December. You knew it might be 30s in December. Montana, you would expect would be pretty consistent, 30s, 40s, I don't know, December, but no consistency here. Okay, tonight we are making the Toffee Drop Martini. I like toffee. I'm excited about this one, so we will see what happens. You need, this is new to me. I thought, well, I mean, I know it is. Bourbon and whiskey were two separate liquors, but guess what? There is a bourbon whiskey. So I've got bourbon whiskey. You've got white creamed cocoa. You've got butterscotch schnapps, half and half, and of course a shaker with ice. And you are doing equal parts of all of them. Equal parts of all of them. I tasted this bourbon whiskey. I am not a bourbon and whiskey kind of person. But we will see what happens here. And y'all are lucky that I did not cancel this evening. My husband came home right around, right after, I guess, lunch, about 1 o'clock or so, and said he was home for the day. We went to lunch, and came home, and we've been, chilling out this afternoon, but I knew I wanted to still do this, so I'm here. Alright, so like I said, equal parts of all of those. You are going to shake in a shaker with ice. before, and I sure hope this tastes like Toffee Drop Toffee. I like toffee. I like toffee a lot. I smell a whole lot of bourbon and whiskey though. So let's see. It's not bad. A little too much of the bourbon whiskey. A little too much, but it's almost there. So I would do equal parts of each, but do just like 3/4 part maybe of the bourbon whiskey. It's not bad though. Okay, so tonight what we're doing is we are making a fireplace. The reason why we're doing this is because I had a huge response a couple years ago. We moved in the middle of October. My husband was given the job opportunity to move to Montana. We had about 3 weeks to move, and we moved from Alabama to Montana, and we got here about 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, November 9th, I think. November 7th we got here. So the majority of our stuff was in storage, including all of our Christmas stuff. So a month later, we're, getting ready to think about, setting up for Christmas. This is the first time we are like across the country. We can't go home for Christmas, and we are so not in the Christmas spirit. So I was trying to think of a way that I could put Christmas in our home without going to storage and finding all of our boxes with the Christmas stuff in it. Philip went on a business trip for 3 days. So I challenged myself that I had 2.5 days, 3 days to make Christmas explode in our living room. All I had were boxes. We sold my car before we left Alabama. So I couldn't go anywhere. So all I could make Christmas happen was with what we had in the apartment already. So of course we had just moved, so we had tons of boxes, and I had gone the week prior and grabbed a few things at the Dollar Tree. So I did have a few things at the Dollar Tree. But tonight, really all you need is boxes and tape. Depending on how you want to decorate those boxes is up to you. You can use paint or paper, whatever. I used wrapping paper, but seriously, paint, tape, boxes is pretty much all you need. Now, like I said, I'm doing this in a smaller scale. I had gone to Walmart and I'd gotten the great big boxes that stand, I guess, about waist high or so. But any kind of boxes you have rolling in, these, and just tape them together. Find something that's sort of similar in size. They don't have to be exact. Just when you match them up, make sure that the front matches up and is level. They can hang off the back if you want, but just make sure the front, if you can, matches up. A whole lot easier if it does. I have already wrapped one set just like this. And then all you're going to need is a couple boxes. About 3 boxes. My hand is too small to do this. This is small scale, y'all. And I'm not in picture. Anyways, so I'm probably going to scoot it back or whatever. So you position your box and do whatever the length you want to go across. I'm going to have to move the camera way back, aren't I? Figure this out. Of course, I've got a billion things in the way. I promise you, I'm going to try and do less than 30 minutes. I'm winging it here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to find boxes that are about the same sizes. You can do some that go across the top, and then however many you need to get the height that you want. And all you're going to do is just tape them together. And then you see that I've already got one wrapped. stick it over here to the side. All you're going to do is you can grab rolls of wrapping paper. I'm doing red. If you want to, you can paint your boxes. To me, I'm going to paint because, guess what? Paint takes time to dry. Don't worry about being perfect. You're just going to wrap them real quick. I'm doing red just because I wanted something to stand out. I wanted to be Christmassy. The apartment that we were in did not have, everything was beige, just like this place. Montana must really like beige. And so I wanted something that would stand out. And like I said, this is our first Christmas like super away from family, and I wanted to really try and do as much as I could. Just wrap the boxes again. Don't be perfect. And then, of course, I didn't wrap these prior because I wanted to make sure and show you guys what I was doing. Like I said, they got rolls of this paper at Walmart for $3. I did not go over to the Christmas section. I went to where the cards were, the holiday cards, and gift wrap were. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Because again, all you want to do is be able to walk in and see yourself with a little fireplace. But I had so many people that asked me how I did this. And again, when I was a pre-K teacher, you all know that in childcare there is not a whole lot of money to spend. So you spend a lot of time scrounging and using the materials that you have on hand. Every week we had groceries that came in. Me and all the teachers fought over the boxes that came in, because if we were going to build a hospital, guess what? We need those boxes. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, get the size boxes that you want. And then all you are doing once you have them wrapped, put the ugly sides that are all taped and everything, of course, the back, of course. I've got tons of tape over here pulled already. I just got packing tape already pulled apart. And all you're doing is, now again, this is all up to you. So if you want it to hang off the sides, you want it to hang off the sides, you can. If you want it to be even. I am one of those people that am all about being symmetrical and balance. And I'm going to have issues here because it's not. Just again, if it's going to hang off the back, that's fine. You want it to hang off in the back where you're not going to see. There, and then all you're going to do is just add a little bit of tape in the on the sides, on the back to support it, keep it all together. Believe me, guys, you can make nearly anything out of a box. Nearly anything out of a box. Of course, it may look like a pre-K classroom, but you can make, I mean, there's so many things you can make out of a box. So once you have your boxes together, there we go. Okay, I'm far away from now, so I can't read the comments. I was so impressed with, yes. Yes, that's right. I mean, I was quite impressed with myself too. Just because, I mean, this was a completely last minute thing. Now, once you have that set up, all you need, you can get black paper. You can get black paper, you can get black wrapping paper, you can use cardstock, whatever you like. You can tape it together, whatever you want. And again, all you're doing is taping it to the back. I keep seeing people log on and off. I don't know if that means that they're not interested, or if that's just telling me someone new's coming in. I don't like this whole, this is how many people are watching the thing. So, okay, so like I said, all you're going to do is take, and remember the back's going to go against a wall, so it doesn't matter what it looks like on the back. And for those of you that are a perfectionist like me, trying to forget that it doesn't matter is hard. So now we've got our fireplace. The last thing you have to do, if you want, is take I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I am now awkwardly, I'm going to have to go around this way, I guess. Now I'm like way out of the thing. It seemed a lot easier in my head when I was doing this. Okay, so all you're going to do now is you are going to take you some white paint if you want. You can, I tried getting my white paint pen to work. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. But if you want to make it look like bricks, all you're going to do is just go across. Again, don't be perfect. Don't stress it too much. Just go all the way across. And then all you're going to do is just make your brick lines. And then if you do it really thin, it's only going to take an hour at the most to dry. And any part that's visible, so if your sides are visible, do it on the sides. And I'm totally doing this quick, so if it's all crooked and stuff, guess what? It's okay. So it's only going to take, I mean, if you do, like I said, really thin lines, it's only going to take about an hour at the most to dry. And then all you have to do at that point is go to Dollar Tree, grab some garland, some lights, some stockings, any ornaments, anything you want to decorate with. And I used little command hooks and put command hooks on the front and just hung the stockings on the front. I draped some garland across the top. I took some candlesticks, and at Dollar Tree they had boxes that look like presents. So I grabbed some of those, and all I did was glued the present looking boxes on top of the candlesticks, and then I placed them on the top. I draped the garland around it, and it looked full, it looked pretty, it looked like a fireplace mantle. Now, again, like I said, of course, it doesn't look real. This looks like a preschool classroom type thing. But if you need to get in the Christmas spirit and this is all you have, or if you're working with a small space, this is a perfect way to do that. And since we didn't have a tree, I put all of our gifts and stuff underneath the or inside this little hole or whatever, and it worked out wonderfully for us. And like I said, it turned out so much better than I thought it would. So get creative, use your imagination, and play around with it. Use, if you want to, use brown craft paper and brown paint or whatever. Or you don't even have to draw bricks on it. But seriously, that's it. If you want to, you can cut out some orange, yellow, and red flames and put it on the inside as if you had a real fire going on. But yeah, that's it. Super simple and so inexpensive. If you already have the boxes and stuff on hand, which most of us do since we are doing all this online shopping and boxes are rolling in, you can quickly make this up since most of us already have tape and paper on hand. So, like I said, super simple. I had so many people asking, how do you do this? How do you do this? And that's it. There's no secret, no surprises there. So hit up your dollar store, grab your decorations and everything. Do that. Use what boxes you have on hand. I wish there was more to it, but that's it. So anyways, next week, what are we doing next week? Next week, I wrote it down, paper snowflakes. And of course, it's on the other side. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, I'm totally, yep. We're doing these paper snowflakes next week. I learned how to do them a couple years ago. You'd be surprised how easy they are. They look so intricate. They look so difficult, but guess what? So simple. And all you need, seriously, for this is paper, tape, and a stapler. You don't even really need the stapler, but a stapler helps you out tremendously. So we're gonna make these next week. These awesome paper snowflakes. And then we're going to do a Christmassy, I guess, martini. The chocolate peppermint martini. When you think Christmas, don't you usually think chocolate and peppermint? Chocolate and peppermint to me is like a holiday. It's a Christmas type flavor. So, yeah. Guess what? I think, yes, guess what? It is 5:54, which means it's only been 24 minutes. Told y'all, I'm going to figure out a way to get me back on track. That way so I'm not sitting here chatting for 45 minutes. So, hope you guys have had a great Monday. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. And I guess that's it. Love y'all. Bye.